Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and this is day 74 of my 90-day TUF'ER challenge. Today's been a pretty non-eventful day, I guess. Went in this morning for boot camp and then gentle yoga. And gentle yoga did not feel so gentle today. But at first, I went into boot camp and Shayla is on vacation, so Dom led our boot camp today. And of course, Dom is always so tough. But I wasn't able to do some of the exercises that he had planned for the class because of my knee. So I'm not able to do like lunges and squats and stuff. So we did some modifications, but I don't feel like it was maybe as hard a workout as I, needed necessarily. So I think he and Shayla have been texting today, and yeah, next boot camp is not going to be so easy, I think. But I had to get back on the treadmill, and Heidi came over to see if I had reached my 500 calories yet at the end of class. And I was like, no, I'm on this treadmill and they're just creeping by. So she came and brought me a couple of free weights. They were light, but it kept me from holding on to the handles when I was walking, and it also made it really, really hard. It got to be too much. So she took those back, and then we just played with inclines the rest until I got all of my calories in. So anyway, that was fun, I guess. But then I went to gentle yoga afterward. I was a little bit late for the class because I had to get my calories in. But wow, it was such a great yoga class. I really loved it. We did several poses for balance, but we did them against the wall. Like first we did them on our mats, but then she moved us against the wall so that our body alignment is correct or closer to correct, and to show us what it feels like to be in the right position. Oh my gosh, such a night and day difference. Two of the poses that I remember that we did was the half moon pose and the triangle, I think that's what we did. Anyway, so hard. Oh my gosh, but it felt really, really good to get into those poses against the wall. So, and it's always so fun to see new people come into yoga, and it just reminds me of how like clueless I was when I first started, but how gracious the staff is at the gym. Heidi was so patient and helpful, helping these people that were new, and I just loved it. And then of course she's helpful with the people who have been there before too. She'll come over and help me get in alignment correctly or whatever, and I just love the attention. It's so great. So anyway, that was my workout for today. Food wise has been a right on day. I feel so good about today's food. Just really light, healthy choices, and I'm finding that, and I don't know if it's just the summer or where I'm in my cycle, I have no idea, but I'm finding that several nights a week I am just not hungry when it's time to feed my family. And I texted Shayla tonight and I'm like, okay, look, I've got to do something about this, because when it's dinner time, I am just not hungry. I mean, just the thought of putting food in my mouth is just overwhelming. Excuse me. And if I wait to eat until I am hungry, then it's like 8:30, and that's just too late for me to eat. So I said, what can I do? Can I just have a shake or something? And she said, I'm okay with that as long as your carbs and protein the numbers are where they need to be for the day. Otherwise, I probably need to, make myself eat something. And so anyway, my carbs and protein were beautiful today. I think my carbs today were right at 85 by the time I had a little muscle milk for dinner. And then my protein was like around 129, 130, something like that. I mean, it was just beautiful. So I felt really, really good about that. But I'm just, also another thing, I am wiped out today. And I'm finding like once a week, Grandma has to go to bed here. I'm just like, I'm so tired. So I told the kids, I'm like, look, you guys, we're going to bed early tonight. Mama needs her nap. So we're going to go to bed pretty early tonight. But a couple of cool things that I've been wanting to share with you. The first one is that on Saturday, I went to my closet to put something on. And you know how I've been talking about outgrowing clothes and moving them, or not outgrowing, but losing so much weight that they don't fit. And so I'm just moving those to the back of my closet. Well, there's this one shirt that I love, and I bought it at least 6 years ago to sing. I sing, and so I had to wear a certain color to perform at my church for Mother's Day one year. And so I bought this one shirt, and I just love it. It's so cute. And so I wore it just a couple of times after I bought it, and then I outgrew it. It got just too tight across my stomach and across my chest. But I've kept it hanging in my closet because it is so cute, and I just really wanted to wear it again. I would even try it on occasionally, and I'm like, dang, I can't wear it. It's just too tight. But I put it on Saturday. I thought, I'm going to see if this fits me. Y'all, it totally fit, and it was so cute. And I was just so excited to be able to fit into something that hasn't fit me in a very, very long time. So that was a good moment. The other thing that I was just thinking on, I don't know, I think it was a few nights ago on a walk or something, or I'm not sure exactly when, but I thought, you know what, this is a season of lasts for me. You know, people talk about seasons of firsts. Well, this is a season of lasts for me, and it's a good thing. I feel like that this is the last summer that I am going to absolutely hate putting on a swimsuit. Now, I know that women dread swimsuit season every year. Anyway, even women who are beautiful and fit and, all that. But seriously, for me to put on a swimsuit, as overweight as I am and as I have been in the past, it's just horrible. I mean, I don't even try to find one that's cute. I just try to find one that covers my skin, and I go to the pool or to the water park for my kids, and that's it. And I'm so glad that this is the last summer that I'm going to be so embarrassed to even be seen in public in a swimsuit. So, I mean, that's exciting for me. And typically in the summer, we go to the beach on vacation. We go to Florida. And this is the last summer that people are going to laugh at me. Honest to God, y'all, I've had people laugh at me at the beach. And it's so humiliating, but I ignore it and I suck it up, and I go because of my kids. I want them to have fun and make memories with my kids. But I remember one time we went to Florida, it's been maybe a couple years ago, and I don't usually go in the water. I swim in the pools, but not in the ocean, because the tide is so strong that it knocks me down, and it's really, really hard for me to get back up. But my kids were begging me to get out in the water with them, and so I did, and sure enough, the waves knocked me over, and I struggled to get back up. It took me a minute or two, and people were laughing at me, and you know what? That's not going to happen anymore. This is the last time that, the last summer that I'm ever going to have to fear that. So those are just things that I'm processing in my mind as I do this, because it helps fuel my commitment. Like, I am never going back to that person that 25 pounds ago was so overweight, out of shape, out of breath, dead, essentially. So anyway, I just wanted to share those thoughts with you, and as they continue to come to me, I'm going to share them with you. I love that, and I want to encourage you to do that too. Just think about, wow, this time next year, I'm going to be blank, and it's going to be so different than now, because why? And so those are the things that I think about, that it's a little scary, to be honest, for me to verbalize that, for me to think, this time next year, I really will be. Because it's saying that I believe in what I'm doing, and I am staying committed to myself, and I'm not going to give up. So it's kind of like putting it out there for real. No take backs, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I love you guys so much, more than you know. And I hope you have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.